Hey there, my friends. Tommy G here again, and this video is really going to be something special because we are going to be going over this Guy Harvey Magazine giveaway funnel. This is an example of a free plus shipping offer, also known as like a tripwire, okay, type funnel. And this one's been producing daily, 2 to 3 sales a day for only $10 a day for this magazine, which is huge because then they're able to drive more sponsor ads and stuff like that as they grow their sponsorship at virtually no cost to them. The cost of advertising versus the revenue that they're generating from this funnel is producing a net gain of new customers, which then they can upsell into other products and services. So you can really learn a lot from modeling this type of blueprint, okay? And what I've done for you is pretty much copy the exact same sales funnel that we're using for this one so that you can see exactly how it's set up and model it accordingly, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and open up this one and incognito. Gonna get this downloaded inside of our ClickFunnels. Okay, get the share. Give that a second, and to where this is really great if you have any kind of low ticket, low cost to you, but high perceived value for the customer. This is really a no-brainer type funnel that you need to have in your business. So first up, do things a little different here. Just make sure in your settings, you go ahead and have your Facebook Pixel installed because this is going to be great for capturing your audiences and retargeting and different things like that. Attach any domain that you might want to have, and be sure to, make sure all this stuff is integrated accordingly. But let's go ahead and look at this first page. All right. Let's get my building page. So with this one, I'm going to go over a little bit different than our other ones just to change it up a little bit. All right. So this funnel build, I was approached because this company was very much a offline type company. They were used to just raising a lot of money, doing a lot of face-to-face time to get membership subscriptions to the Guy Harvey magazine. Okay, if you're not familiar with Guy Harvey, really awesome guy, does a lot of marine wildlife conservation efforts. He's an artist and really big in the wildlife and fishery type stuff. If you like Salt Life, different brands like that, Guy Harvey's also one of those familiar ones. And he also has a very big brand in the sense of like his clothing and stuff like that. And his t-shirts typically go for like 20-25 bucks. Okay, so whenever I was consulting the client on saying like, hey, y'all want to get more memberships, what is something of equal or greater value that we could give out to a new subscriber, okay, for getting a membership? And they were like, well, we have a bunch of these Guy Harvey magazine shirts that we could give away. They're already paid for. They only cost us like, I think they're anywhere from like $4 to $5 a shirt. So, but their perceived retail value is like $20-25. So that's awesome. And so what we came up with was a really no-brainer type deal where it's, hey, free Guy Harvey t-shirt with 1 year Guy Harvey magazine subscription. Normally $25 a year, basically. Today only 15 bucks. So not only are they getting a t-shirt for 15 bucks, but they're also getting the membership for only 15 bucks. Okay. And then we just did basically a little bit of background because there was actually some people in our targeting demographics that were not familiar with Guy Harvey. So just kind of gave a little bit more of a background for people with it. And that's kind of like the background behind it. So whenever you're looking at creating your own free plus shipping offer, what is a low cost but high value item that you could give away? Okay. And you can use this kind of structure works very well in the sense of having your offer, having your order form, and then some additional information about the company or background, whatever it is here. Okay. So with that being said, let's go ahead and roll through this with our structured funnel building checklist so that we can make sure that this is easily duplicatable, and I'll highlight some things that we haven't gone over yet. So first thing build out all the section, rows, and elements and framework. This is all done for you already. Okay. If anything, you can adjust things as needed. If you wanted to eliminate these whole big blocks, you can do that. An easy way to do it is if you hit sections and hit manage, and you see these different eyeballs. Okay. Like if I undid this one, you see testimonial. If I undid this, there's an option where you can have a bunch of testimonials. Come on, it's glitching on me. You can have a bunch of testimonials here, okay? But we didn't want to have that on there, so we took it off. You can see how easy that is to change. So next, fill in, copy, and media, adjust size. Don't worry about the font type. So again, just take this, eliminate whatever the stuff that we have here, and fill in your own content. All right, we don't have to do that here because it's already done for us. And then the next thing is infrastructure tweaks. Okay, a little bit more to do here in the sense of this order form, just so that you can link everything up. As you'll see here, integrations, you want to integrate this first part so that whenever they're hitting go to the step 2, you're actually capturing this information as a lead. And then whenever they're doing the billing part, that's whenever they're also getting captured as a client. Okay, but SEO, go ahead and do your infrastructure tweaks, do your ClickFunnels badge. We're familiar with that at this point. Show this on the search engine is what I would recommend. Mobile versus desktop. Let's click here. You can see how this stacks. So you want to be very aware. This is how whatever's on the left-hand side is going to stack on the right. So as you can see here, they'll naturally scroll. Everything will stack on top of it into the offer. Okay. Looks really good on mobile. All right. And this lets them, this is a scroll from areas. So when they click this, it'll scroll back up to the buying part. Okay. Legal stuff, just do whatever is appropriate for your business. For this one, we simply needed our privacy policy, which we created. All right. Link products for purchase. All right. So this one's a little bit a step that we haven't seen or done too much of yet. Let me get back to our share funnel. So what you'll want to do is consult the training that we did on adding products to the page. And you can see here you have a products tab where you hit add product. And then you would go through and fill out your form with the appropriate pricing. Okay. And then there's a additional training on this, so I'm not going to go through it for the sake of this video, but just remember that's how you do the product section. All right. And then in the settings here, you can see, let me move this in. All right, so you got step 1. This is everything right here. Okay. And you can see where to ship. That's this number 1 part where you're going to be talking about it, and the subheadline. T-shirt magazine, all the different demographics that we want. Okay. And then edit step 2, you can see, I'll show you this, step 2. So this is what it looks like on step 2. Where to ship, that's the one. Let me move down here. Step 2, how to claim, and your billing info. Okay. So first we tell them where do you want us to send it? Then we ask for the purchase, and we have all the options in here for that. Sum of your price and text. Okay. And just some good call to actions here for it. All right. And you can change the number and just little the subtleties in there. I recommend just playing with this a little bit. Just get familiar, because these 2-step order forms are just a little bit different than what we've been doing before, but really nothing too difficult that you can't handle, kind of deal. And then you can totally, if on mobile or something like that, it's looking funny, you can totally move this over. Okay. This is something that I found out the hard way. I was wondering why I couldn't, it was looking funny on mobile, and it was simply because of the spacing that I had here. Okay. And all I did was hit this little button for a new conversation. I asked ClickFunnels to take a look at it for me, sent them a screenshot of what my problem was, and they shot me back the answer within, an hour or so. So really good help with customer support there. So with this first landing page, all right, we are going to ask, what do we offer? How will it make my life better? And what do I need to do to buy it? Well, We're offering a free t-shirt with a subscription. As far as for why I'll make their life better, you know, this is really the part about this, even though most people just grab it for the t-shirt, that's what they want, kind of thing. But also, all the subscription fees help to fund the important work of Guy Harvey Ocean Foundation, Guy Harvey Research Institution. Join the Guy Harvey team with your subscription today. So there's a social goodwill, giving them further benefit of purchasing this. Okay, so that's all those. We're going to go to step 2, where this is where the real fun happens. Okay, so on step 2, this is where we're going to ascend the relationship. Okay, and some of the key things with a free plus shipping offer is that you want to have, 1 or 2 upsells or downsells kind of thing. So maybe 1 upsell and 1 downsell kind of thing. You don't want to go more than 3, okay, because then it just becomes even if they're great offers, okay, they're not gonna really be it'll be too much kind of thing. You can do overkill on this. A few little things on the layout. This is a great layout just to go with. Okay, on the copy part, you don't want to say thank you for your order on this page. You want to let them know your order is not yet complete. Do not close this page, meaning that yes, just so you know that they have purchased the $15 subscription, but there's more. The order is still open, like they can still add to their order. Okay, and that's what we had, this little quick sales video, a summary of the offer, and then a way to say yes, upgrade my offer, or no, I just want my 1-year subscription for $15. Now, the client in this situation is offering a 2nd-year membership for a Guy Harvey piece of art, right? And this was, really saying we're selling the value on this is that a 2-year subscription would cost you $50. Now it would only cost you $10 more if you go ahead and get it today. And we're giving you this extra Sharks of the World poster that'd be cool to give to, like, kid or nephew or things like that, whatever it might be, for the sake of the offer. And I'll show you what this looks like on this preview so you can see. As you can see here, we got Fred. He's the editor of the magazine. I told him just, hey, Fred, look, I just want you out in nature, something just like a client would do, so that you can kind of say, like, hey, this guy's just like me. He's out fishing, enjoying the outdoors. He's showing, not only, you can see here, he has the t-shirt, he has the poster, he holds up a magazine to kind of show them, like, hey, I'm really happy that you went ahead and got this. I'd like to give you a special offer. And we do this quick little pitch. This video is like less than 2 minutes long, okay, for this upgrade, and it helps covers the ad cost. Now, what I recommended originally, though, is that to go with a higher price offer. This was a downgraded offer because it's less than what the initial one is. And even though they're still breaking even on this funnel, they would actually, if they turn this into like a $97 or $297 offer for some limited time, like gangster awesome Guy Harvey prints, okay, that I had recommended to them to do, they would actually see a profit on this funnel versus just a break even. All right, that's just something that you got to ask yourself. The whole reason that they didn't is because they didn't want it to feel like, hey, here's a magazine, oh, and now here's a piece of art. Even though he felt like it was a switch out for the offer. But in hindsight, after they've been running this for a few months, he's like, man, I wish I would have put that piece of art on there. I can see where we really could have been adding some extra revenue. So they're actually looking at ramping up this new upgraded offer here. Okay, so something to think about with it. But as far as for this setup, you can keep the page very much the same. If anything, change out some of the colors that you want. This ad copy works out great. I recommend a video. You can always do, print or some copy here. Have a big like coupon looking thing highlighting your offer, and then if you show your product off if you can, okay, and then have your up and downgrade button. And just to show you some of the logistics here, when you say set action, well, there's no product currently set up here. So we got I gotta link that to it. But what it will look like is say yes for a one-time offer link. Let me go back because I don't want to leave you hanging on that. So products, let me just do a dummy thing here. Free poster. I'm just gonna show you how quick customize price display. Boom. This one. All right, so one click upsell now. You can see this, how it has the same title for the product that I have. And so you would just use whatever different one is in there. Or you can say no, and that's what I have here. You can see no link for one time, offer whether or not get charged. And then this one, it just changed it again. So change that back. Yes, one click upsell. So that's how easy that is. Really easy to make purchase links. So we're going to save, of course, do all your infrastructure stuff here with everything. And let's go to our final. So we just basically said free plus shipping offer, intensified it with an upsell, and then we have our final page. Which in each of these videos, I recommend changing your atmosphere that you're in. This is, I'll show you what I mean in a second. This is a thank you for your order. We got a nice background of all the different magazines from previous issues. We link them out to checking out their new digital magazine subscription that comes with their yearly membership, so they can view past orders. And then we give them a ability to check out customer service. Okay. Another option here. Let me see if I have it blocked off. No. Another thing here you can do is add in like a 3-column row, and then what they call this is an offer wall. Okay. And you could, depending on what industry you're in, you could sell this to other companies as sponsorships. Like, so Guy Harvey Magazine could sell this piece of real estate, digital real estate, to different providers that sell similar type things. Like maybe if you sell different fishing rods or tackle box, or maybe you do big boat excursions for like fishing trips, and you could have, you know, these things saying, you know, special deal, and these could all be affiliate links. Okay, linking out, or you charge them to advertise inside, because this is a hot buyer right now. They just purchased from you. All right, they're in a buying frenzy, and maybe they want to get exposed to another special deal. So this is what would be called an offer wall, and then you would just basically have a summary of what the offer is, and maybe a image, and then a button underneath it to say, hey, check out this offer. Okay, as far as for the thank you order, let me show you what this looks like. So Fred here, what we did was we wanted to have more of a business setting, all right, in the thank you scene, and got congruency in this wall art with the background here. And this video is basically the pitch is saying, hey, thank you for your order. You're really going to love the magazine. Again, showing them off. And then we have them taking a t-shirt and putting it in a FedEx bag to say like, hey, we're putting together your order now. It's going to be to you, you know, within the next, and they give a time frame of what they can expect going forward. Okay, and really just thanking them again for their order and all the things that it means for the magazine subscription and stuff like that. So really just building some gratitude for everything. Okay, so again, this is like a 2-minute video, and it puts the face of the company with the face of the customer. All right, and begins building that relationship, so that whenever they get those emails and they see, you know, Fred's name on an email, stuff like that, they can associate him with a personality versus just like a name, you know, in an inbox. Okay, I really encourage you to put as much face time as you can into your marketing with ClickFunnels and everything, and let this do the work for you. It's the same thing that if you're doing face-to-face. Fred here used to do all kinds of face-to-face sales, and now he's loving it, getting these automated dings on his phone talking about new subscription, and he isn't doing a thing. All right, it's a whole new world of, you know, business development and stuff like that, and ClickFunnels just gives you a really easy way to clone and duplicate and get this stuff out really fast, even if you're not even really sure how to do it all. Okay, so let's go back to our funnel, see if there's anything else with it. But that's really the breakdown of it. The biggest thing here is, oh, let me show you this too. So you can see stats. Obviously, I don't have any right here with it, or let me see if I can pull this up for you while I got you, because I think this would be a good. All funnels. All right, bear with me because I think this will show a lot. So as you can see here, this is the actual live one where under your sales, it will show you all the different sales coming through. You can see your stats. Okay. Cost per click, average cart value, you know, the different conversion rates. Okay. And this is just for certain time period. Okay. You can change up the dates to just say like, hey, what, how far do you want to be looking at it? So pretty neat stats, everything that they do for you, because everything's put together, you know, and you can see where your rub part is. Okay. And see where, you know, because see right here, I'd really want to have this upgrade being a lot more, but you know, it's what the client wants. We can only recommend what they're feeling comfortable with doing. And of course, well, should be showing all those. I'll blur all this stuff out because I shouldn't be showing those emails. But yep, really recommend this funnel. Other things that you can be doing with this is to be doing things like, we'll talk about more of how Digital Marketer has been using. When you check out the funnel, the share funnel, let me show you. Whenever we get to this Digital Marketer continuity funnel, this is another great free plus shipping tripwire that leads into some recurring revenue. So I would recommend, if you like this one, also check out this DM continuity funnel video as well. All right, thanks, and that's it for this free plus shipping.